Hello. I hope everybody's good today. I was thinking about something and I wanted to share. So I was making some mango salsa for a friend, and one of the ingredients is an onion. By the way, this video is not about mango salsa, so all you foodies, settle down. I'm gonna get to the point. The recipe calls for an onion, and you guys know that when you are cutting an onion, it makes you tear and cry, and the sensation actually burns your eyes. So being that I remember this because I occasionally use an onion even though I'm not supposed to, I decided to remember with my cousin Maddie, one of her kids. She was cutting an onion one time and she posted a funny picture of her wearing some swimming goggles. And at the time when she posted it, I was like, Maddie, you look crazy. What are you doing? And then after the laughter settled down, I was like, that's actually a good idea. I'm gonna have to try that next time. And lo and behold, I put goggles on every time I cut onions now and protect my eyes from the effects of, the burning sensation of those onions. And it works, you guys. Like, try it. I promise you. You're gonna be like, yo. So thank you, Maddie. But a funny thing about that is that I never would have guessed it to do that, because I was like, well, if it is on and I'm in the kitchen cutting an onion, and guess who looks like a dork? Me. But, a lot of times that we don't want to do something. No, we want to do something, but we're worried about how foolish we're going to look to other people, or we're worried about what somebody else is going to think or what somebody else is going to say. And in the end, when you actually look foolish for a little bit, you actually benefit from it. And it actually helps you, and it actually helps your family. I'm going to give you a perfect example of that. And this is just an example. I'm not calling anybody out. Please, I have no halo over my head. This is just an example, so you settle down. But a lot of people think that is, the norm, that it's part of adulting, and that, everybody has credit cards. It's just part of life. It's just, the way it's supposed to be. And no, that's called keeping up with the Jonesies. And the Jonesies are broke people, buying things that they don't need to impress people that they don't like with money that they don't have. However, the mix-up, I'm sure I just got the words mixed, but y'all get the point. It's what Dave Ramsey calls keeping up with the Jonesies. And people get worried about just because they decide to use a budget or get some income protection or start taking care of their bodies, or, maybe watch who they're hanging around with, that they're going to look foolish to other people. And so they don't do it. And in the end, it actually harms them. See, I want to remind you something. God didn't put you here to be normal. He didn't put you here so you can go ahead and just go with the flow. He didn't put you here just to see how it turns out and just wing it. See where the wind takes me. See, there's the scripture in the Bible. I'm going to read it too. It says, "For the protection of wisdom is like the protection of money. And the advantage of knowledge is that wisdom preserves the life of him who has it." You guys are really quick to protect your bank accounts and your tax refunds. But are you being as quick to protect your relationships? Are you being as quick to protect your thoughts? Are you being so quick to protect those who matter most to you? Just want to let that settle in for a moment. Because as I was cutting that onion, and while I wasn't crying, it just really hit me that maybe looking foolish for a little bit, maybe you gotta go off the grid. Maybe you gotta just separate yourself from people who are not really clapping for you. They always come around when something's wrong, but they're never good there, and they're never there to clap when everything is good. Friendships with hidden agendas, know about that one. People who always mocking you because you're on a budget and because you calculate things and because you've paid off rent for the year in advance, and they're like, you know, why would you do that? Careful there. Protect what's yours. You have a purpose planted in you, and it's the purpose that God gave you. He didn't give it to them. Everybody has their own purpose. Who cares what somebody else is going to think about how you do things? As long as you're not breaking any laws, you're not hurting anybody, and morally and ethically, you're not doing anything wrong, do what you feel you need to do for you and yours. Who cares about what other people think? As for me, I'm going to keep wearing my goggles every time I cut my onions. You guys can keep on with your tears, but I'm good. So I will talk to you soon. I hope that helps.